blaming on others, it will be like maybe I have the good efforts more than this. Okay, I have a good talent more than this, I'm not getting what I want. Why? Sorry. Anyone? Little bit loudly.
Because he's happy, satisfied, confident about what he's doing.
Hmm. And
External factors does not affect his self-esteem.
he's both are having the same salary, both are having the same family economic status, and both the things are good. It's all about, the way of perceiving, how the person perceive when the same resources come to the person. Okay, maybe if it's like based on my wish, based on my thing, when I'm getting 50,000 or 20,000, or when I'm getting the family, okay, whatever is there, I am satisfied with. That is my thing, that is my levels. Okay, I can do more further than this. For that, I have to do the effort, right? This is my perception. If no, I'm not satisfied with this salary, I have to change the job. Maybe in other job I can get more salary, or maybe it's they are taking lot of work from me. So this all thought process for everything, it's based on your perception. But when the thought process and perception is again based on your personality. Okay, slowly I'm leading you to the from the thought perception to the personality level. Okay, but first thing is the thoughts, which we will have continuously in be there. And there will be the positive thoughts and negative thoughts, again based on your thing, like which one you will select, positive or the negative. Fine. There is one exclamation. If I say that I am happy or very satisfied with my life, you can be pretty sure that my psychological well-being is quite high. Maybe in other aspect they can say he or she can do more, or maybe not the well. But if in myself or in my perception, if it is seems to be I am satisfied with my life, then my mental health, emotional health, and everything is okay, fine. I can manage everything. But in you are doing with the other persons, you are comparing with yourself to the other person, that he is having that much salary, or he is having that much repo, or the houses, or the property assets, whatever. You are comparing it continuously. It will be like you only disturbing your stress or your mental health. Fine. Without competing others, try to compete with yourself. Okay. Quality excellence or exquisite standard associated with human character and positive values such as happiness, success, wealth, health, and satisfaction. In this, the person who is not having, means in the most of the cases what I can see is like that, the person who is not having something, if the person is not having proper health, he will say that because of the health my quality of life has declined. Maybe it's like I have the good skills, but I'm not getting the success in my career, so my quality of life is declined. In some of the places, like marriages or the children or the other, we don't have children from the last 4 years, we are trying that. So children is not there, because of that my stress and emotional health is declined. So based on each person satisfaction and requirement, the quality of life will be affected. Okay, it's all about satisfaction with the financial. Hello. Hello. It's all about satisfaction with the financial, health, and whatever sources available with you. With that only the quality of life will be changed, that whatever you want. Okay, based on the individual perception, and we can say it's like a completely quality of life is on the subjective matter. For you people as a students, what will be yours? Can anyone tell me? As a students, success in the academics, right? And sorry, career, to move on more in the career and get the more options in that. Anything else? Sorry. Okay, for the students, academics, right? Career, right? Then what are the other options which can go with that? Maybe at the same time, you might have some financial issues at home which might affect that how I have to complete it. You might have some family conflicts at home, uh, maybe with the family or the other person, with the siblings or any thrushes, relationship, anything. Wherever it is affecting the quality, okay, here in the I'm getting down, which might, if you are overthinking on that family conflict or financial or this thing, do you think that it will affect your study and the way of process also? Yes. So automatically the one thing which is a trigger point for you, that is the maybe family conflicts or anything, it's affecting your slowly, one by one physical, psychological well-being and academics and other things also. So your quality of life is slowly decreasing with that, right? Okay. I like to ask you one thing. Uh, you might have some expectation from the life, right? Okay. So expectations, it should be there or no? There. And if expectations are there, what will be the characters should be with that expectation? Motivation. Okay. Goal achievement. Okay. That is the good point, goal achievement. If I say one is the short term and one is the long term goal, and sometimes it will be like some of the clients who have come to us, okay, they are like mostly if I say like that, um, 19 years kid, okay, and he is very good in the studies and this thing, okay, but he want to do the good in the cricket, okay, he's not very good in the the catching and all the motor planning is not very good, maybe it's like because of the some other condition, okay, but he likes to do that because in the mind he has made the fit like that, I want to be a cricketer. So my parents are not allowing me to play the cricket or go to the studio or playing with that. Here you can see, okay, the child is wants to achieve the goal which might not possible for him because of the motor issues. It's not like that he don't have the willpower, but skill deficit is there. If you have, this is just for the example, if you plan or if you plan any goal which is beyond your limit, okay, and you want to complete it, then again what will happen? Can you fulfill your expectation? No, na. In some of the places, it has some or like that also. That okay, right now I am doing the band work. I just want to become the manager of the band. That is a very good thing. Okay, no problem. Okay, you are the bank employee and you want to become manager. For that, you have to go for the long journey, do the lot of exams, do the lot of studies. Then only you can achieve. And you are making it within a 1 year. I want to become a manager of the bank. Is it possible? No. So first, when we go with the expectations, it should be realistic, right? Short term, and it should be smart and outcome oriented. Make it a one by one and outcome oriented should be there. Then only you can achieve your expectation levels. These are the commonly used indicators for the quality of life. Okay. As I told you, whatever will be increase in the person or they have not present in their life, that is for them. In their way, we can say it's completely based on the subjective, not for the objective, because objective other person can don't know what is happening with your life or what is going on, right? It's based on the completely on yourself that what is lacking in that and how you are achieving it. So mostly physical well-being that is related to the health, ADL and the leisure activities which you want. Okay, if it is not there, then definitely the quality of life will be decreased, which affects the other thing. Emotional well-being, contentment that is the happiness, satisfaction. Emotional and psychological are same. Self-concept, you should understand what you like, your perception and your understanding. Freedom from stress, that is again based on your perception. That definitely little bit stress is very important. Stress is very important for the person. Do you know that? No?
Good stress.
Yeah. Good stress and bad stress. There are, when exam or any presentation or anything is there, when little bit stress will be there that I have to study and I have to get the good ranks or marks in that, then only you will study. Otherwise, it will not there. But if this stress will continuously going on, for example, if I ask you people, okay, tomorrow is your one of the subject sociology or something exam is there, okay, and you have decided that 10 chapters, maybe I have not studied 7 chapters I will finish today, okay, maybe 3 chapters I can leave it, it's not very important for me. So you people finish 7 chapters and 3 chapters you left. Next day you got the information that today exam is postponed for after 3 days. What will happen?
Not steady.
You will
I will not steady.
you will not study. Other any other people, what you will do? Study remaining 3 chapters. Okay. Anything else? Yeah?
Forget whatever we have studied.
You would like to repeat what you study. Okay. Mostly what happens in my perception, I will tell you. Okay. It happened with me also. So when the first of the impression is we will be happy that today is no exam, it's postponed. Okay. Next day, okay, whatever the chapter I have left, I can read it, I can complete it. But okay, there is still time for the 2 days. We can go. Already studied till the 7 chapters. I can go for the 3 more, no problem. Then after that, when I open it, okay, still 1 day is time. Okay, we can do. First, do the revise with that. But the 3 chapters when I open it, okay, it will be very confusing. Oh, I didn't study. It's a new thing for me. Then, okay, try to study. But I'm trying it, but it's not going in my mind. Finally, it will. What happened? I can't complete it. It's continuously for the 2 to 3 days. Continuously, the stress hormones are releasing that I have to cover the 3 chapters. Again, I have to revise this also. This is a continuous stress which is going on. And at this 3 day stress, you can say it's like a bad stress which release lot of chemicals in your mind. And finally, it's like, no, I don't want to study. It will happen with anyone. Yes? Okay, I'm not the only one then. Interpersonal relations, again, it lead to if you have any like person or the family or anywhere. Should I on the AC? No? Okay. Actually, we can't open the windows because traffic sound will be high. That's all. So other are the personal development, material well-being, as I told you, financial status, employment, housing, self-determination. Autonomy means it's like independency to make choices of ours. If other people will do choices for you, that will also lead to the stress and your way of thinking and process will be declined. And keeping the You want me to keep the slide? In the last one, rights, human respect, dignity, equality, leader, citizenship. This is not about the any laws or anything. In the every relation, we need that respect, dignity, even in the office work or college or anywhere. If we don't get the the respect what we deserve or the value which the person should have, again it will make you to the stress levels. Okay. As I told you in the starting, first it's based on your thoughts, perception, right? On the based on your thoughts and perception, your emotional or the emotions will change, right? Positive thoughts, it will be the positive emotions, negative thoughts, it will be the negative emotions. But it's again the trigger point for your personality. So I just want to tell you that how the personality will develop and how it might lead to the psychological illness or the distress. Okay. So first factor, the biological factors or the genetic factors. You can say if the person's mother or father or the grandparents, anyone have the any genetic or any issue with the like stage, mood disorder, depression, anxiety, anything, okay, it might be chance of the 14 to 30% that genetically it will overload to the child or or the person whoever has come. So in the history we should know in the family anyone was having any type of psychological, developmental or the anything which conflicts happened in the family or genetically whatever. Okay, so we have to understand first, maybe from there 14 to 30% load already was there, but it will not trigger immediately. It will be there in the genetically, that's all, when we go for the psychological. But sometimes developmental and other things it might be easily appear after the birth. Means you can so go with the down syndrome or the Williams syndrome, these type of conditions that will be in the mutation change in the gene, that will immediately you can see. But the psychological stage or mood disorder, bipolar, this thing will be there but not trigger immediately. For that, okay, this interpersonal or the environmental, family, in the family how the parents will be there, how the rating will be there, how the parents will support, what is the parenting style. You might have heard about the four parenting style: authoritarian, authoritative, permissive and obsessive. Did you heard about it? Yeah. So which one will be very good? Sorry? Authority. Okay. Uh, you want the mic? Okay. Authoritarian, okay, it will be like, the friendly part and everything will be with the child's choices and option we will give. Whenever the child will face anything without, strict parenting or saying anything, first we will give the choice. Two will be there. What will be your choice? Or we have to explain the consequence and it will go with the friendly thing. Okay, but with the authoritative, what I said you have to do. If the person is asking why, no, I'm not giving any answer, I'm not telling you what's the reason behind it, but whatever I said you have to follow that. Is it right for the child?
No.
What will happen if the parent will do like that? The reasoning why it is not good or why it is bad, the reasoning skills will not develop. He will just follow what the parent is saying. Okay, so slowly how it will impact his emotional and personality?
Will be very dependent.
He will be very dependent on the parents for each and everything. Not only the parent, because reasoning skills are going down, he will be dependent on other persons also. Teachers, when he will be get little bit adolescent, and though he will be dependent on the friends, parents, teachers, and slowly we can say after 16 years only the personality will form, not that. So from the 5 to 16 years, that is the main time where the personality form. 5 to 16. So meanwhile, it will be so many traits will be there. Personality traits, maybe you know about that, right? Near about you can say 43 to 50 personality traits will be there if we go with the theories. Okay, I'm not going in the detail, but personality traits, every type of personality trait will be there in the each and every person. But it will come out based on your reading environment, based on your trigger points, based on your psychological download or genetic download from the ancestors. Okay, so slowly that personality might be leads to the dependent personality. So when he will become or when she will become dependent personality, what will happen?
They can't make decisions of their own.
Right? And how they will survive in the society? Can they maintain their relationships? If you get any partner who is like dependent for everything on you, is it okay with you? No, you want, okay, you little bit caring and concern showing, that is different. But for everything, like for the ADL or the money or the doing all the ADL means activities of daily living. For everything, if he might or she might depend on you, you will once or twice you will get irritate or stress, right? Then again it affect your way of the psychological moods, well-beings. Okay, that is the now the social factors. What will be the social factors?
Peers, family, peer group,
Peer groups, community where you are living, religious, some facts are there. Religious, community you are living, peer groups, and colleges, and in the situations which you have gone through, the how they are treating you, how they are as I told you, respect, dignity, and other things are also important. If it is not present, again it's affecting. Maybe some of the in situations, if I tell you, one of the clients came to me. Uh, she didn't open, but mother said that she went to the internship program for 1 month. To the she's a BSc agriculture. Okay, she went to the village, and in the village they have taken one PG room to stay there, and in that room they made about 7 students were there, and they have bullied her near about it was happening for the 10 to 15 days. Slowly her confidence levels have zoned down. I'm not going in detail that how they have bullied or anything, but now when she came to us, she quit her college studies. Now she is at home, she don't want to mingle up with any person. So already personality traits are there with the like not facing or coping, but these are the trigger points which might lead the person to get the emotionally distress. This is the same thing which I like to telling you from the starting. Okay, personality is like all based on your, it will be traits will be there, but till 16 years we can't say it's like a personality. It will be the only personality traits. So many traits will be there: dependent, narcissistic, sadistic, masochistic, and more anarchistic, OCD, right? And emotional unstable, so many will be there. So traits, biological and environmental, it will come. Any trigger or trauma happened during the childhood or the adolescent or any time. It's not about the only childhood or adolescent. Okay, it will trigger that trait. Okay, if you can cope up with that situation, if you can deal with that situation, then it is fine. Otherwise, slowly it might lead to the personality disorder or any kind of conditions, which again lead into the affect the quality of life. Is it clear? If you have any doubts, please ask me, okay? Because from there, I'm going to show you the case studies. So that's what. It will be difficult for you then analyze how it will be. Fine? Now tell me what you understood by this. Raise the hand, please. Abuse. First this one, then this, then you have to tell. Someone has said anything here. I heard. What you said? Abuse. Okay, what type of abuse?
Sexual harassment.
Physical or sexual? What is it?
Assault, that's not abuse, assault or anything, then makes
Then what happened? Last one. Okay, this one. What is happening here?
yes,
Hmm?
isolation, they were going to express.
Okay.
Then comes
Okay, I will tell you. Here, the assault and abuse, whatever happening. Okay. Here, the person is saying, "No, I can't bear it. Stop. It's going on months or the one time or whatever it is." Okay. It's like emotionally she is outbursting, or sometimes they don't do that. Okay. Slowly, when at the time comes, it's not happening, or they are not able to deal that situation. Either they are surrendering, or they are being silent, or they are going against. But it might lead to the depression or the isolation, as you say. Okay.
now, what are the other conditions will become? Until then, it is only traits. What if it still persistently continues? What would be the condition of the child or the person? He or she.
What it might lead to? Suicide. Okay. And
What kind of types of disorder that person may carry in their future life? Yes, of course it will be there. Again,
PTSD period will be there. Right. After that, there is a post-traumatic stress disorder. There will be the duration of it. If at that time they can recover, that is fine. Other than that,
Cause
consider
anxiety.
depression. Anxiety. Try more.
try to think about this related only, assault and abuse. Whatever you're saying will be there. But most prominently, some of the other disordered traits will be there in the child in at a particular
Okay.
period of time when they have
Are you okay?
gone through this type of trauma.
Fine.
The children they gone through trauma. What about the characters will develop in the further aspect? Later on in the life, you don't want to relax your isolation. What is that condition? You're saying the character. You're right.
She told about the character and the trust issues. Anything else you want to add in that?
Interested in life. What they do?
They can be addicted to any substance.
Exactly. Addicted to other sort of things also. Apart from that, because
Isolation. Family environment will affect. Yeah, definitely. What? Antisocial personality. Near to that, try little bit more.
not
Correct.
exactly
Going on.
but only to certain domains.
Certain domains.
Anti-right, but not
Insomnia, yeah, it will be one of the symptoms they might have because of the overthinking and whatever the trauma they have gone through. So insomnia will be there.
Exactly.
Very good. Gender identity disorder. might have the,
What you said was anti-social, but not exactly social, but to gender. This will happen.
okay.
Gender incongruence, we generally say sexual orientation, right? Maybe because of genetically it happens, but the things which trigger most was the assault or abuse. Then that leads to personality changes, pattern of the personality. Again, the gender incongruence, a few with the sexual dysfunction. It doesn't mean that everyone ends up with gender incongruence. It may lead to gender incongruence or sexual dysfunction or paraphilic, anything. Any hypersexuality, you heard about that, right? Can you explain gender incongruence or sexual orientation, that is the lesbian relationships or gay relationships, right? So both of the gender factors are there, but at the same time you will think why suddenly they have shifted their sexual orientation towards male with male or female with male. They're getting me. Yes. So that is gender incongruence. Because in ICD 11, they have changed the term to sexual orientation to gender incongruence. So we mentioned that. And sexual dysfunction, that is dissatisfaction with their relationships because of their traumatic past, which get triggered later. And paraphilic, that is either pedophilia or nymphophilia, and even hypersexuality you have seen in many of the cases, or recently I have gone to some movies also. Hypersexuality, they have shown that how the childhood trauma has led her to be a hypersexual personality. And mood disorders, this is also occurs. So it's not only that ends up in the childhood, it slowly gets into the personality in these many ways. Neither not in the personality, but they have the traits. Everyone doesn't end up with the condition, but only traits will there. It triggers along according to the situations and environment. Anything you want to add or you
If
want to
you
ask?
want to go with the detail, it will see. Just for example, I'm telling you. Okay.
Regarding this.
If in the any trauma or event, okay, with the girl or the male, both with the both it happened. We have the case study of the both. Okay, we will show you with that. So if it's not like that with the girl only boy is doing or the gents is doing or the only with the boy the girl is. It's not like that. Like same gender also they are doing the physical or sexual abuse with them. So whoever did with the child, okay, they might have show or face some fear with that gender. Okay, so what happened? Either they might have developed something which inside like fear or the distress or irritation with that gender. So slowly they will go to the homosexual, that same personality or same lesbian will be there or the gay will be there. Otherwise, they will be like bisexual with the both of them. Like you know about the hetero, homo, and bisexual. So in most of the cases, we get the bisexual also or homo also. Homosexual, who lesbian or LGBT will be there. Hormonal imbalance and from the birth that will be different. Okay, we can't change it, but due to the trauma, slowly their way of thinking and perception process has changed, belief system has created. Due to that, they become the homosexual or bisexual. There we can guide them. Okay, fine. Any doubts in that? Shall I go for the case then? Anyone wants to read it? Yeah, please. Can you pass it for her? Please. Complete up. Not working. Yeah, please. Thank you.
The index client, age 15 years, from semi-rural background, living in a joint family, visited to the center with the parent with chief complaints of decreased sleep and appetite, lost interest in socialization with marked impairment in attention and academic performance, on his work term. He said that feeling empty, confused about his goals in life. At present, he is preoccupied. It's not good. Okay.
Okay,
At present, he is preoccupied with recurrent thoughts of past traumatic events which lead to mood fluctuation, not able to concentrate on studies, getting irritated easily. He is unable to maintain interpersonal relationships. On further inquiry, he said that he has gone through psychological trauma due to close family members, sexual abuse from past few months. From that incident, client has informed his psychomotor activity is slowly decreased. Now he now came here for professional help.
okay. Thank you. I just have written here just simple only two things, but as you studied this, okay, the the 15 years is a boy, okay, and own auntie, mother sister, right? Yeah, mother sister, elder sister has done with him that sexual abuse is continuously going on from past few months. Now you tell me how the what is the psychological impact of on that boy because of this trauma. This is the impression. After that, all the things what we have gone through, just mentioned it, don't go for the detail, because 15 years boy, that is only the traits I have written, emotionally unstable personality traits. But in your way, you can think like what is the psychological impact the boy has faced. Anyone wants to share anything related?
Just recently, previous slide we have discussed that, right? So, keeping in that slide mind, how this child might go through the different
You might
stages.
face gender converse. You might not have your towards the women. You won't
Okay.
be able to face them.
Conflict is going on, right and wrong, right? And
Mood disorder, low self-esteem.
Sexual dysfunction, abuse.
that can be identified later in his life. Yeah, further.
He was not very open up child. We assist with the RABT, Rosharch.
He didn't open up as such initially. This was the reason behind this. They are thinking because of academic stress or some other bullying has happened in the school or college. But later, after no shots, after many projective techniques, he opened up this thing. So
This is the one more study.
this was the second one. Okay. Yeah. Someone please read it for us.
Anyone? You want to?
Client came up with chief complaints of marital conflicts, adjustment issues, impact on professional life. On inquiry, episodes of emotional trauma, sexual abuses in childhood history was informed by the client, and due to this presently he is under a state of sexual orientation which led to marital conflicts. He's going through contradictory thoughts of life and regarding relationship issues. Impression on considering the chief complaints, clinical history, behavioral observation, and Rorschach test findings. He is functioning with the following: emotionally unstable personality, impulsive type, F60.30, bisexual traits.
You can imagine that boy in this case in any way.
This is your age 36 to 38 years. Right.
This is 36 years and very high profile, well educated. I'm not revealing that, but can you interrelate between that 15 years boy and this 36 years gent who came to us?
He has gone through it in his recent days, so he was under conflict and stress mood. That only we have observed. But coming to this, they actually came for the couple council. Case handling matter, they came to the couple council due to the any conflict. Going into the deeper, it was understood because of this. It is done in this childhood. at the age of 15 to 20. It is impacting with the age of 36 years. Yeah, this is the sexual orientation. Now the spouse doesn't want to be in that relationship. And as such, he is not completely homo also. So they are mentioned as bisexual. And they have their survey this family married 6 8 years and they had a child of 5 years. Or what? That is the condition of this. uh, So we may think that this happened right now. No. Because of the childhood issues, it was consciously it was there, that right. The situation got better. We use the coping strategies, right? Different coping strategies. No one really don't want to get addicted to anything, right? We know that, but still, because of the coping strategy, even that moment, the dopamine release of happy, okay, I can use this for a while because I'm getting out of my stress. Thus, this person got triggered because of his professional life stress. He got oriented towards this way, and this is the condition. So,
One more.
this was the one more thing. Now you guess what was the condition?
Parents hang a divorce and the conflict or
No.
maybe a conflict.
That case was done.
Alcoholic father.
Yeah. Next.
Then the child gets addicted to alcohol. And no, children are born so difficult.
Yeah.
Child may get addicted.
Addicted.
There is a positive
Positive.
factor there that, but in this picture
That is
was not.
affecting the children. Father and some choose not to be like their father.
Exactly. Right.
Maybe I like
Their belief system will be quite different for two people. Like this. Next slide. If the person
So
got
how it is
addicted, it will end up like this. Alcohol addiction, mood disorders. Again, the tries will develop into personality,
Okay.
dependent personality, or anxious avoidant, or narcissistic. As you said, aggressive tendencies. This is for the condition one, which where the person learned from the parent that okay, in order to control the environment, I should consume alcohol, and then only everyone listen to me or something. If he got learned from that experience in such a way, then this is the condition starting up, right? But if not, just go through the example once.
It's
Violence.
Yeah, domestic violence. Anyone want to study it?
As per the client, he came with chief complaints of low self-esteem, adjustment issues, and on his verbatim, he said that feeling like held back by being best version of himself. Since childhood, he is unable to maintain interpersonal relationships due to controlled environment. As reported by client, his upbringing was done under authoritarian parenting and control. Take new challenges and responsibilities in both personal and professional life. He seems to be preoccupied with all or nothing pattern of thinking.
Thank you. So here the case which have come, they are Bengalis, okay, and want to know? Yes. Okay. So mothers, father and mother had separated. Okay, due to the some issues regarding the illegal affair. Okay, so father died because of that. Then after that, mother remarried to some other person. For the 3 years, mother was staying at the relative's house. Okay, and at that relative's house, it will be like very strict that she was, I think, 4 years or 4 to 5 years when she was staying. 5 years. Okay, so at the 5 years when she was staying at the relative's house, the relatives were, mother has the illegal affair and the father died. So everyone know about the story, except the child who is facing that thing. So she was the having the issue with the toilet inhibition, means toilet indication she don't know at the age of 4 to 5 years, that will be common for the everyone. So the what the relatives have did is, Vinay, can you, yeah, okay. All or nothing, it's a cognitive distortion.
Yeah. While we are working on the clients on CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, generally they come up with some of the statements, right? I'm not good at anything, ma'am. I'm very poor in studies. When I will ask him to analyze it, in maths he will be getting very low marks, but he is good in science, he may be good in arts, he may be good in drawing. But for him, if he is not good in one thing, he is not good in anything. That is all or nothing pattern of thinking. Even we do that. Sometimes suddenly if, our vehicle got punctured and this every time happens with me only. Every time I'm going to somewhere, na, this happens with me only. We think na, all or nothing.
So there are so many cognitive distortions or some of the labelings which will be there for each and every
Then
person.
we do that.
It slowly create to the belief system, like labeling that he she always hate me. There might be some different thing, or he always hate me. Labeling or magnification of the thoughts or magnification of the situation, or the very seeing being very narrow minded, like it's not a very big thing, but we are making it as a very big thing, or the very narrow minded, like no, I'm like that only, it will it happen with me something. So in the cognitive distortion there was some of the 15 or 20 levels will be there. So whenever we deal with the client or the child
We
who
are
is
also
adolescent,
about thought record, right? Journal. Thought record. They come up with their thoughts. Just ask them, can you label among these distortions which type of this is matching? Then they will start on working with. Then they start on alternative things.
even the
Alternative thoughts.
perfectionism also comes under the cognitive distortion.
Few people
People might have this.
call it as black and white thing. Either it should be perfect, otherwise no.
Okay. Okay.
In detail, but let's just brief about Rorschach tests, because I'm sure not all of them are aware what the Rorschach test.
RABT. Okay. See, it's a projective technique. Okay, there are so many projective techniques. Means some of the children, adolescent, or the adult, whoever comes to us, may be not able to. We can show or not. Okay. Then, okay, if it is possible, I will show the charts, but not all of that. It's not there. Okay. If we can off the video. Okay.
planning. So when we are assessing a case, we are going to certain social diagnosis, certain factors. So you are speaking about the genetical factors as most important. So what are the other factors? Then how you are giving the social interventions to the children? So what from where you start the social interventions to the children?
To the children,
Yeah.
right?
First, we will work about the family background, that is parenting style, as we informed, and also the support system of the parents. Not only parents, the support system, the society, they have some stigma related, still they have stigma related ID children, right? So we work on the social situation, the social economic status, and the community they are staying also plays a major role in the development of child even the adult. So the social factors, what you said, based on the culture, economic, and everything will be modified as much as we can, because we can't modify everything in the environment because it was not under our control. So mostly we have to work on the individual first, because uncertainty and sudden change in the environment can happen at any time. So we keep on modifying the environment doesn't happen as such in reality. So first work on the individual and keep the skills coming with daily rehabilitation type of skills, like whatever they have left over, we have to work on that, because with that only you can improve the quality of life to a minimum level, making them independent in many factors, that is the main goal. And also for coming to children, that is inclusive. They are excluded in many areas. Education, even employment, in participation, social gatherings, they will be excluded. Children, because of their health conditions or because of their parental condition, because of the parental background also. Coming to the sex workers children or who are there, the children were not included in many of the societal conditions because of the stigma they have passed on from them. So on societal factors and social factors, first we should work on within the environment, and coming to the larger
Awareness.
group, there will become certainly awareness camps and even the sex education camps, early screening for children, and avoiding early marriages and spontaneous. The marriages who have conducted in within the relationship, that is also a major factor. We have to avoid in the next coming after this break, we are going to give you a task in that we covered parents who have been married with children because of this spontaneous marriages, and again the environment, the habits they are having, addictions, these also play a role. I think you want to ask something else?
Even in the I like to add one more thing is, like, have the children who is having the neurodevelopmental condition, autism, ADHD. Okay, it's like a live example. We can see that parents whose children is suffering from the severe or moderate to severe autistic, their social life, okay, is decreased because two things is like, maybe they are not able to control the children when they go to the social life, but second thing, what the other persons are thinking about my child, and other person, like, are not able to follow the social norms, right? What we have set, this is social norms set by us only, society only. Okay, in the autistic or ADHD, they will be in their own social norms. They will not follow the rules and regulations what we have set. So they are not able to follow the social norms. That's why parents have stopped taking them. Even they also stopped going to the in the society and the cultural life. Okay, why? Because the other people will judge. They will not able to understand what is the autism or ADHD. So here, like, we can say the parent to one thing, because we can't do each and every relatives and say that, explain about the condition, this is the condition, we can't do anything. It's not like that the proper disorder. Okay, this is the, the processing issues, that is the, not we can say it is an ID, but you have to accept it, because they can behave like a normal person. It will, they will good in the studies, they will be, sometimes it will be, they are good in the music, they are good in the, classical singing, they are good in the chess. Even some of the kids have this limsa world cup, they have thought that, enrolled in that also, but only because of the social norms and the societal life what they have created, with that they are not able to settle, and other people not able to understand these conditions, so they are cutting off it, whole child also and the family also. So here, if we can create the awareness regarding that, you have to accept this, then it will be more helpful for the parents and this thing. What we told the parent is like, you have to make them understand, or you can tell them by showing the videos or any other thing. Sometimes they can't explain the condition also. If the screening awareness camps on this thing can happen with the social workers also, you can do that thing. That will be very helpful for that parents also, right?
Ma'am, is our organization, this is an organization private firm?
Yeah, this is a private form.
Let's say if one of the parents is affected with schizophrenia,
Hmm.
how will the child grow up as a person, and what are the possibilities of the child to acquire that disease as well?
Okay, so in the schizophrenia, see, the thought perception will be completely different. Maybe it will. There are so many types of schizophrenia. I'm not going in the detail, but again, we have to understand that maybe the paranoid or the simple stage or hallucinations or the higher level, it will be there. Okay, so if there is a rearing point wherever the child is environment is there, it's going on smoothly and everything is fine, and any person is there who can explain him whatever is happening or any situation happened with the child. If the person is explaining this is the consequence, you have to understood, and he might understood that. But at one situation coping mechanism is not there. Okay, so what will happen, already traits are there because of mother, it will be coming here. So that is a trigger point which might happen, means something happened, any sexual abuse or physical abuse or bully, or some person who is lovely died. Okay, these are maybe some of the trigger points. At that time, if the child able to cope up and anyone can support the child, then fine, we can take them out. If not, then might be chances of the stage or mood disorder. It's not like the stage only will be there, maybe stage there or not, but might be lead to the mood disorder. In the mood disorder, you can say depression, anxiety, bipolar. In the depression also there are so many, cyclothymia, dysthymia, so many are there. So based on the way of dealing, so we can't fix like that, might be stage, we can't fix that thing. Okay, maybe some condition there are more chances for the child compared to other, they will get. Okay,
I would like to know about the team that works here and how people are involved.
here it is complete staff of 15 members, 1515. Okay, so we have the occupational therapists, rehabilitation psychologist, clinical psychologist, and speech therapist, special educators, and our
Ma'am, I have a question.
yeah, physiotherapist also.
I'm Banerjee. I'm from final year MSW. So, ma'am, as I'm from CD specialized in community development, and we work mostly with the marginalized communities.
Mm-hmm.
So, my question is like, how can individual from the marginalized or the low income group can improve their quality of life in terms of the mental health, despite having the limited resources? So, can you tell me about the services that you provide? Like, is it very costly or free? Like, or do you provide any services to the that particular marginalized
Yeah,
group?
definitely, it's there. We have the, means see here the packages will be there based on the autism, ADHD, and physio. It will be, but
Can you be a little loud?
okay, fine.
Even we provide the services here, but still
Free
they
also.
free all. And in case they want the pension, government provides. There is the institute here, NIMH. Now we call it as NIPID, National Institute of Mental Health. Right now we call it as NIPID. There we refer them. Once a disability certificate they get from based on the child's condition. Say for more than 50% of disability, they will be getting this pension. Huh?
Because
Disability
as
certificate.
as we are a private limited, now we can't provide the disability certificate. We can give the reports and everything. That is fine.
With that, they can be getting the not even for the financial support, but also the schools, special schools, NIOS, National Open University Schools, everywhere they can get that, so that the burden will be, the caretaker burden will be reduced in such. So we can't provide it outside the resources, but within the resources we can make them to take care of the child and themselves. That is also a much helpful at that point of time. Even after adolescent, they are having the diet department. That is, they teach them all those occupational skills where the child has that ability to do something. Say, for example, if the child is having issue with only one leg or something, they are very good at the fine motor skills. I was over there. I did my master's from National Institute, so we used to rehabilitate them also. So the files we use in our OP sector, na, the files will prepared by them only. Okay, the files, the booklets we used to use, only they prepare, they'll press, they'll do. So with that, they can go outside and they get the jobs over there. Even though they don't know that, also very simple ice cream, that cones we used to see, na, the mother or a caretaker, if she is there along with the child of disability or any issues, they will be provided that minimum fund days for that, and they can keep that. It was also there. So in many ways, we can help them by just suggesting them and guiding them on that. Even here also we provide services to many of the parents. It's as such not only private sector, remaining parents also. will
Here
be able to
it's
come here.
starting from the 20 months to 21 years also, the therapies. Okay. The adult counseling, that is different. It will be though weekly once or the 15 days once. It will be like that. The cases which I have shown you. But for the child interventions, it will be regular, Monday to Friday, and Saturday will be the 2 day. It's like there is no sessions. Today is a group therapy because they have the proper problem with the social training and the social skill sharing, caring, socialization. It's not there. So Saturday is mostly for the group therapy, and sometimes we take them to the outside restaurant, shop, that shopping malls or the shop. Yeah, sure, definitely. So we take them that also, because in every environment they have to adjust. So changing of the environment, and we have the cases which is like developmental delay, CP, and the Down syndrome. Maybe they have the low economic status, means mother is single mother or the only one person is working, not able to get that. So completely it's like 75% discount of that package, monthly package will be there. Okay, 75%. Or who is not at all able to get because very poor, for them we have given the free sessions also. So it will be based on the economic status, that whatever the intervention and the support we can do, we have to go for that. But again, the because private limited, the therapist and everyone will be there. Okay, so based on that, mostly we get the 75 to 50% of the discount. Okay.
Ma'am, what is the assessment process look like? I mean, when the client walks in, how is this?
It can all be designed for the second half, so we can have you teach review.
I will tell you about the assessment. I don't. What's her name? Yeah, Reena. Jainam. Okay. I will tell you about the process and everything, that how it will be consultation assessment. The process is there. Okay. Sure. After this break, I will explain. Tea. Meanwhile, I want you to, if it is possible for you, make a circle or just 10% group in the room. Yeah.
ఆ రూమ్ లో కొంతమంది బయట కొంతమంది వెళ్ళిపోతే ఇక్కడ సర్కిల్ చేస్తారు ఆ రూమ్ లో 10 or whatever.
Okay, I want you to tell me the numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 10. First,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
7, 8, 9, 10.
okay, 10. Then from here it should be start from 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,
10.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 1,
3,
4,
5,
6, 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3,
5, 7, 8, 9.
9. Any other students are there? 10. Okay, please remember your numbers. You might be remembered. Okay, that is your group. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Got it now? Okay, after this break, please divide it in that. First one, all come forward. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Go like that.
few people can accommodate in that room.
In that room also.
In the corridor. Because we will be giving a task.
Okay, I just like to explain. We are going to give you some slips. Okay, one for each room. Okay, You have 10 minutes of time to discuss with each other after this tea break, not now. Okay, you have 10 minutes of time to discuss with each other about the whatever the case or the discussion what I have given. Then any one person can represent that group and tell me about that. Fine. తీస్తాను ఫస్ట్.
అక్కడే తీసుకోవడం ఈజీ అవుతుంది ఒకటి.
అదే చైర్స్ ఉన్నాయా పెట్టారా? Okay, first group can shift in that room. First one. Who is one? One.
సెకండ్ గ్రూప్ 12కి కరెక్ట్ స్టార్ట్ అయిపోవాలంట మనిషి.
ఎవరు? జూడిత్.
అంతా నుండి ఇలా ఇలాంటి వాళ్ళకి స్టార్ట్
Okay.